Hi! Alright, I'm gonna do my best to try to run down how I change these G-Shock batteries. Some of these models have plastic covering over these screws, so you have to take a hex wrench or something to get those off. This one doesn't have it, so I'll go ahead and just start taking the back off. A lot of these G-Shocks have totally different batteries in them. Some of them take 2 batteries. Most of them are going to be lithium batteries, usually either a 2016 or a 1220. So once I get that white plastic off, there is little metal tabs on each side of the battery, and you have to use these needle-like pliers to pop it open like that around the plastic tab. So this is just me replacing the battery. I scratch in the month and the year that we did it so we know how long the battery lasts, just in case. But you insert it and close that tab up, and then you actually have to short the circuit. So there is a little engraving on the plating, and it's upside down, but it says AC, and it points to a little dot. So I'll take the tweezers and I insert it into the AC and I short it to the null that is on the plating. That resets the circuit, and then it should say hand set. That's just in case the screen doesn't turn on. You probably have to short that circuit. The other thing is when you take that white tab off the whole back, the movement likes to rotate. So you have to realign all of the buttons with the movement, and then you slide that plastic back over the whole thing. After that, you can just put the back on, and we'll go to how to set the watch. One last note is that gasket that you saw me peel from the back of the watch. There's usually an indentation around for where you should put that, and you do want to make sure that that's not kinked or squished in the right position just to keep the water out. So on the hand setting, you will use the right side buttons. The top is usually forwards, the bottom goes backwards. First, it will be set to the sub hand. I personally don't know what that does, so I skip that using the bottom left button, and I start setting the actual hands. So you need to set those to the 12 o'clock position. Went there, so you go backwards a little bit. If you press and hold it, it'll continually go around, and if you just press it once, it'll just do little notches. So then you press mode, which is the bottom left, and that will set it to timekeeping. So then you need to press and hold the top left button until you get that blinking for the time zones. We're in Denver, so I'm going to send that to Denver, and then mode to the next. And then you just, from there, you just slowly go through. It depends on how accurate you like it to be. You can set it until it's perfectly dead with an atomic clock, usually your phone, but you go through all of those modes. So you set the seconds, the minutes, the hours, also the year, and the date. You can watch the rest of it, but from there, just whenever you're done, you repress the top left button, and that should put you back into timekeeping, and it should all just be synchronized to those settings. Thank you.